Hi, so today we're going to make apple butter and we're going to make apple cider vinegar with our peels and our cores. So I went ahead and washed all my apples off camera. Next, we're going to peel them and core them and chop them up. We're going to set aside our peels and cores. I'm going to show you how to make vinegar out of that. Once it comes up to a boil, you're going to want to cover it and let it go until the apples are tender. I did 30 minutes. For your apple cider vinegar, you're going to put 1 jar 3/4 full of peels and cores. In a separate jar, you're going to put water and 1 tablespoon of sugar per cup, then mix till dissolved and pour in. I'm using a jar to keep the apples submerged here, but you could use a silicone bag full of water or rocks. Okay, so the last step is I'm going to cover this with an old towel, but you could use coffee filter or cheesecloth just to keep the flies out while this ferments. After this sits for a couple weeks, it'll form a mother, and you'll strain off the vinegar and put the mother in with it. Okay, so after 30 minutes, they are ready to go in the blender. I don't have an immersion blender, so I'm just going to use my regular blender to blend it up. I let it cool off up on a plate a little bit, but as you can see, it's still steaming, just not boiling. And here we go. One teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, half a teaspoon of allspice, 1/8 of a teaspoon of nutmeg, half a cup of brown sugar, and half a cup of sugar, 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar. I let this go for the majority of the day on low, stirring it every time I went into the kitchen. You're going to want to cook it down until it changes colors and becomes thick and is the consistency that you would like. Okay, now that the apple butter is done, we're going to put it in jars and get it canned. So first step, fill your jars. You're going to want a 1/2 inch of headspace. I did put a towel under there so it wouldn't get too hot and bust. Once it comes to a boil, set your timer for 15 minutes. Leave the rings on for 24 hours and then take them off and you're done. Guys, this stuff is so good. It's perfect for Thanksgiving. You could even wrap it and give it as Christmas presents. Give it a try.